marking out. Don't go away, don't go. Hanging out with friends. Don't go away, don't go. The Kaiju Queen is here this morning. We're talking GVK and Mortal Kombat. Not much cool to talk about with wrestling. It's time to talk movies and Kaijus again. Oh man, how that's I forgot how this part goes. Oh, we're streaming live this Saturday. We are hanging out with you now. For tomorrow you and me. We are marking to the moon. It's time for us to do our thing. We know what it's worth to mark out. The time has come for Mark Out Mania. Mark Out Mania. We are live this Saturday morning. Mark Out Mania. Woo. Man, I practiced this song so many times, and then I messed it up.
It's all right. It was good.
It's okay, Pedro. It's okay, Pedro. You're saving the earth. It's okay.
Damn it. I try to do the Ron Simmons thing.
Damn.
Oh, that's it. Damn. Hola, amigos, and welcome to the Mark Out Mania.
Yeah, it's a kaiju mark out, baby.
We've got James the Extreme Sorno. How are you?
I'm doing good. Ready to rock and roll, baby.
And we've got the God of Thunder, Zeus King Dark. How are you?
Good.
Top-notch effects here at Mark Out Mania.
That's right.
And we have the Kaiju Queen. Dun, 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 dun. We've got Heather. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, Heather, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
Shout out to Kyle Lee in the chat room.
What's up, Kyle? How you doing?
I rehearsed it so many times. I wish it wasn't just a rehearsal, but okay. Sad. I'm sad.
It's all good, Pedro. It's all good. No worries, brother.
So what's going on? Well, what's up?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen very many wrestling this week.
It's
not a lot of
It finally
wrestling.
stopped snowing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually plant some stuff today.
So very happy about that.
James, I don't think I saw any wrestling this week. The only wrestling related stuff I've done this week is those card games.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got those cards.
I haven't seen any NXT UK. I'm like 3 weeks behind. I feel like shit. I saw NXT, but that's about it. And I wasn't even paying attention to that, to be honest. So it's been brutal.
I'm 2 weeks behind on NXT UK. I'm 3 weeks behind on NXT. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, card wise, yeah, there's been lots of wrestling. The WWE Slam game, the and New Japan Collection, and then Joshi City had a giveaway last weekend, and I won this amazing prize. And
That was amazing.
I got
20 packs. 20
packs. It's a 20-pack box. Had 5 guaranteed autograph cards in it.
Nice.
Wow.
The next 3 episodes of Looking at Cards are all filmed. That's all I'm gonna say. I couldn't. I had no willpower, so I had to go through and open the whole thing. I just couldn't help myself. But yeah, 3 episodes worth of stuff is filmed. So the next 3 episodes are gonna be good. So everyone watch that. But
good job, Pedro. Good
we're
job.
not here to talk about cards. We're here to talk about Kaiju and fighting and movies.
Yes, we have the Kaiju Queen in the house. We're going to get into Godzilla versus Kong. We're going to get into Mortal Kombat. We're going to get into all kinds of good shit. And, you know, all you Kong fans are welcome to chime in with your 2 cents, and we'll get into it.
Oy.
Hey, so should we start with Godzilla versus Kong or Mortal Kombat? Which one y'all want to start with?
Godzilla versus Kong. Let's do it right.
Okay,
I'll save my swearing for later.
Okay, let me ask the Kaiju Queen. Tell us your thoughts on Godzilla versus Kong. Set us up.
I went to the IMAX to see it, which actually helped because I watched it again on Monday on my regular TV, and it is a world of difference. You know, because it's just a big, loud, dumb movie.
Yeah.
And I went into it not as a Godzilla movie like I did with King of the Monsters. I went into it with it being a movie that had Godzilla in it, and that also helped a lot. You know, like Godzilla is a plot point. So, I don't know if it was good or bad. It was just big, dumb fun. That's all I got.
If you have to ask, if you're asking yourself, I don't know if this is good or bad. It's probably going to be the latter.
Probably. But I just, I wouldn't say it's awful, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is a movie I need to see a whole bunch. If it ever is on TV, I'm going to watch it. It's not that movie for me.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Zero. Zero's in the chat room. And
Zero, what's going on, brother? Double Y, double H. Zero's my hero. Yay.
Zero said Kong versus Godzilla was exactly that. It was fun. The movie literally begins with Kong scratching his ass. LOL.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you go into it expecting like detailed nuance like Shin Godzilla, you're going to be disappointed.
It's a popcorn movie. You sit there,
exactly
you have fun, you tune out the world for 2 hours, and you enjoy yourself. You got Godzilla and the Kong on the big screen in front of your face. How can you go wrong? That's it. You take it for what it is. It's a fun, enjoyable movie. It had stupid characters. It had great fight scenes. Everything you want in a Godzilla flick. That's it. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not that serious.
Don't read into it.
I needed more Jet Jaguar. Yeah, Kyle, I'm with you on that, baby.
Oh yeah, we need some Jet Jaguar. We need Anguirus and Baragon too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
and some King Caesar too. While you're at it, what the hell?
Ultraman. Can we not get Ultraman?
You know what we need? A U.S. version of Final Wars.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hot.
Are you talking about like the MonsterVerse version of Final Wars?
Yes. Yes. I mean, if
or destroy all monsters, either or.
If Godzilla versus Kong was big, loud, dumb fun, just think of how big, loud, and dumb fun that one would be.
Oh man, because and then we have to bring back Don Fry.
Oh hell yes!
Yeah, of course.
Zero said
and
Kong versus Godzilla gave you exactly what you wanted out of it: minimal humans and awesome fucking throwdowns between giant ape and giant lizard.
Exactly. Yeah. You hit the nail on the head, Zero. Zach, that's exactly what it was, and the right kaiju won, by the way. Okay,
60 years, we got justice.
Yeah, fuck Kong. Okay, I don't give a shit about an ape. All right, the right kaiju won. Godzilla won. What's a king compared to a god? End of story.
I almost stood up in the theater when he's grinding his foot into Kong's chest and cheered. So
yeah, I mean, I have issues with the movie, but it's a movie, I mean,
exactly.
it's I wasn't happy with the CGI Godzilla because you look more menacing in the 2014 version. I mean, he looked huge and menacing, and everything he did was impactful. Here, his eyes are glowing, he's making faces. Okay, fine, I get it. But he won, so it's okay.
Well, you're bringing up the CGI, James, which what you're bringing up basically here. I will say, in my opinion, the CGI was possibly a downgrade from King of the Monsters.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah, it was.
It was a little cheaper looking, but I guess they did that so we could get more. Like, the big criticism about the fights from King of the Monsters was they kept cutting away, right?
And it was too dark. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, too dark. They would start fighting, and then they would cut. I mean, like, someone's about to throw a punch, and suddenly you'd cut to 11.
Fucking Millie Bobby Brown, yeah.
So, yeah.
No selling a boulder.
I can't think of. Yeah, Bean and I can't remember her character name, so we just call her 11.
Maddie. It's Maddie.
Maddie. Okay. Well,
Maddie.
Here in Godzilla versus Kong, they took that criticism and that's the main thing they improved on, is they showed you the fights.
Yeah,
they really showed you the fights.
There were fights in daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple. And I'm glad the Mecha Godzilla reveal was in the day.
He looked kind of cool. I was digging the Mecha Godzilla.
I read somewhere that I think Wingard said to the design team he wanted a Terminator, and that is where the Mecha Godzilla design came from.
Gotcha.
Not from the perfectly good Mecha Godzilla designs that they've you got 3 previous designs to choose from. I mean, this one looked more like the damn Mecha Godzilla from what's the name of that damn movie?
City on the Edge of Battle?
No. The one
Ready Player One. It's about Ready Player One.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We don't talk about that movie.
Right, but that's what this Mecha Godzilla looked more like.
Yeah,
right?
He did. Yeah.
And it had a touch of Pacific Rim in it, the guy getting inside the skull.
Drift with Kevin.
Yeah.
Can you believe they gave Serizawa a son to just make him a goon?
And do nothing with him.
Hey, kill him off,
nothing with him. He had no character development at all. It's like, here's the guy who studied Godzilla.
He was the David Flair of the MonsterVerse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brutal. The David Flair, the monsters.
Yeah. Heather, continue with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here, Dr. Serizawa from 1954, he developed the Oxygen Destroyer. He sacrificed his life to save the world, rampaging from Godzilla. And then, 65 years later, Dr. Serizawa sacrificed his life to resurrect Godzilla to save humanity. Here's his son. Oh, yeah, he pilots Mecha Godzilla. That's all you got.
Yeah.
As a nothing, nobody, crony, stooge goon.
Yeah, like, exactly.
What? Like, why? They should have just give him some other name. Just call him anything.
Exactly.
Put Bob in the skull.
Yeah, he can be Bobby.
This is Jim. He's minion number 32.
He should have been David Flerizawa.
David Flerizawa.
They should have gave him and the daughter of the main bad guy, the telenovela guy. They should have gave his daughter and Serizawa's son just red shirts and just put them.
Yeah,
Eliza Gonzalez.
That's exactly what they should have done. And the villains were just so freaking obvious. I had a lot of problem with that.
All they had to do was twirl their mustache,
Exactly.
It was Dick Dastardly versus Godzilla.
The character, I know we weren't there for humans, but the character development was terrible.
Again, I'm not expecting big character development, although a little something would be nice. But again, I'm not there to see people. If I want to see human interaction, I'll watch The Godfather. If I want to see good acting, I'll watch that. I want to see two giant muscles on the screen, one beating the shit out of the other, because I'm tired of people moaning and bitching. Oh, Kong, yeah, fuck him. Okay, I want to see Godzilla. End of story. Kick some ass, and he did.
He did.
It was awesome.
There are a lot of good Godzilla movies with good human stories. So again,
I'm not watching the Godzilla movie for good human stories. I'm not.
Well, that's
I want to
you.
see Godzilla stomp on people, rip buildings up, use his atomic breath, beat the shit out of somebody. I'm going to play both the heel, and then he comes back as a face. There's a tag team, shit like that. Fun stuff.
Okay, James. Then it's good for you that they gave you CGI diarrhea volume, 50 million. But for those of us who watched and enjoyed all these good Godzilla movies through the years, we want more good Godzilla content.
Well, then watch Shin Godzilla, stuff like that.
But I will say this. Number one, this is a terrible, stupid piece of shit movie. But Stephanie and I had so much fun watching this movie.
It's fun.
A lot of it was us making fun of the movie, but still, we had so much fun watching this movie.
So you MST 3K'd it.
Sorta, yeah. I mean, like, the scene where Kong was flying through the stones and they're like glowing, and they have their synth pads like.
We were like the Empire State Building, but now he's gliding over stones. That's kind of hot.
Yeah, we were saying that it's like Kong is tripping balls. He's going through an acid trip right now. But the things I liked, like I said, the fight stuff, they improved that criticism.
Yeah.
They took that criticism, they said, okay, we're gonna give you the fights, and they did. The other thing I like, Godzilla beat the fuck out of Kong. Finally. So I mean, and then again, Stephanie and I we had fun making fun of this movie, yes, but we had fun watching the movie.
Yeah, it was good stuff. I liked how Mechagodzilla was beating the shit out of. He was beating the shit out of Godzilla at one point. I mean, he was ramming his head into the building. I was like, oh my god, head into the ring post. That was kind of hot.
And let's just address the long-standing rumor from 1962 that the U.S. version had a different ending from the Japanese.
Yeah, it did not. Yeah,
it did not.
Mm-hmm.
Kong wins.
Yeah.
But a right has been a wrong has been righted.
Yeah, a wrong has been righted.
So that's good. So but it was a good popcorn movie, right, Heather?
Yeah, it was a good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
But, that's it.
It was fun CGI diarrhea, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that, Pedro. Sometimes you need a mindless viewing just to tune out everything and have fun, Everything doesn't need to be, I need this character to be more developed. I don't need all that all the time.
I do, though.
In the case of Serizawa, I did. Everybody else. But you're like, here, this is Serizawa, boom. And that's all you got.
I'm so happy Kyle Chandler only got like 4 minutes and 38 seconds of the movie. That was good.
But did the stuff with Eleven and her daddy not bother y'all a little bit? Because their characterization was not really in line with the previous movie.
No.
Like, how did the father go from desperately chasing his wife and this terrorist organization to reunite with his kid?
Just to let her fling all over the planet by herself.
Well, but not just that. Also, remember they had lost a son. Like in their backstory in the previous movie and stuff. They had lost a child in that Godzilla attack. Blah blah blah. All this stuff. They still have this one kid. Blah blah blah. He went all this stuff chasing her around. All this stuff. They lose the mother when Godzilla disintegrates the King Ghidorah. All this junk. Blah blah blah. And then we get to a point now in this movie where he's just like, do whatever you want. Stop talking about Godzilla. Do teenage shit. I got work to do. Rah, rah, rah. You're like, how does he get there?
I don't know. As a Gen X child that kind of sounded like my parents. It's just like, yeah, just go play somewhere.
Yeah, just be back by sundown.
Yeah, exactly. When the street lights come on, you got to be home, okay?
Actually, hey Kyle, I definitely agree with you, man. The best part is the '80s cliche shoulder pop. It was like Lethal Weapon style. Khan was like, "Oh, my shoulder! Boom! I'm gonna do a Mel Gibson. Pop it back in."
Yeah.
Yeah, zero. He said my favorite part is when Kong squished that bitch in the Hollow Earth like she wasn't shit. That was such a great fucking kill and made me laugh out loud.
Yeah, bye Eliza Gonzalez.
Yeah,
but see, that it bugged me because it's a bigger thing in modern movies about the way they treat villains lately. Villains are just nothing. They're just nothing. They get no real story or anything. They just kind of show up. They just like have vague "ha ha ha, I'm evil" like things, and then they're
Pedro, this is a Warner Brothers Godzilla versus Kong movie. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting. You know, I mean, this is a PG-13. You know, a whole bunch of kids. You know, they're all going to market toys for kids to buy. I mean, it doesn't have to be that. It's not going to be complicated, and they're not going to give their villains.
Tell me something. Answer me this, James.
Go ahead.
How much backstory and stuff did you get into with Darth Vader?
That's different. You can't compare this. You cannot compare. How dare you compare the Holy Trilogy to fucking Godzilla versus Kong? I mean,
different.
Yeah, there's no comparison there. There's no comparison.
It's a popcorn movie.
Star Wars is a space opera. It's a fucking. It's a series of movies and books and
designed to sell toys.
Wait. What about Khan, James?
Wait, don't start.
Oh, that would have been awesome. God.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I'm looking. Yeah, where Hedorah was homeless on Mars shooting up heroin before Godzilla saved his life.
Oh, God. He was a troubled monster.
Zero, you're funny. It was good stuff. I enjoyed the movie for what it was. I wasn't expecting anything over I wasn't looking for anything deep going in. I just wanted to be entertained for an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's it. You know, I mean, I was a little disappointed in the CGI because in the 2014 Godzilla and even in King of the Monsters, he looked huge. He felt huge. He was like dodging in and out of buildings and stuff like that. It was okay, but I wasn't digging the glowing eyes, and the facial expressions and stuff like that. But it was good. For what it was good.
Let me say this. I can deal with the facial expressions more than I could him sending off Anguirus to find out what was going on before Gigan shows up. You go find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Speaking about the fights and the CGI, so I already said it seemed cheaper than the previous movie, but then in the final fight with Mechagodzilla, it got even cheaper. I felt like it seemed more rushed than the other fights. Like, seemed like they put all their effort into the Godzilla Kong fights, both of them. And then that fight, that last one, they're like, "Oh, we got to just hurry. Let's do this. Let's get it done. Let's get her done."
Okay. Yeah. I agree with you, Pedro. Yeah.
I mean, one thing to take note of in that final fight is like when Mechagodzilla does stuff, there's like he seemingly almost becomes flat animation because he seems to carry no weight. Whereas when Godzilla and Kong are fighting and doing stuff, they when they get hit, you feel like they got hit.
Yeah, like on the aircraft carrier when Kong punches him, you're like, "Ooh, oh my God."
When Kong's cut him with the axe in the leg, and then he like punches that wound, and the way Godzilla's like, "Oh," you like feel it like.
Well, I think like the the problem goes back to what design they did with Mechagodzilla. He's not a big, heavy chunk. He's more of like a Gundam than like a giant, chunky robot.
Good point.
I'm not a fan of the Pacific Rim movies, to be honest, but
Pedro.
they're dumb movies.
There's not enough character development in it for Pedro.
They're dumb movies. It was just like they're dumb movies with a bunch of swirling CGI junk. It was just like it drove me up the wall. But
Pacific Rim's the perfect home theater movie, man. You popped it in your big screen, man. You throw in your speakers. That shit is badass.
but
Yeah, not
what
the
I
second one.
what I was gonna say in that first one. And that first one, the way the robots move, if they feel like robots.
Yeah. Maybe
They did a much better job with that than they did with Mechagodzilla in this movie.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget you get to drift with Kevin to make Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
They I saw a video on YouTube this week. It was I can't remember what channel it was, but they do little animated things, and it said had what if Godzilla was in the Pacific Rim universe, and it drops Godzilla into there, and he's fighting kaiju and the Jaeger, and of course they end up teams with the Jaeger to fight
Oh, you know what they would do with that?
Well, they talked about it. They actually talked about a crossover one time because because they were both legendary productions.
Yeah.
They were talking about a crossover one time.
You could bring Jaguar in then.
Pedro could sing "Save the Earth."
I would do it in the studio then, James.
Yeah, you do it in the studio. Save the Earth.
So I wouldn't mess up.
No, I didn't mess up. It was all right. It's all good.
It would be easier for them to do it on Netflix, since all that same studio that did the Godzilla animation. It does the Pacific Rim animation series and the Ultraman.
Zero says there's a rumor the upcoming Gundam movie is going to be set in the MonsterVerse. What is? I haven't heard about a Gundam movie.
No, I haven't either.
That would be interesting. I haven't heard that, but that would be interesting if that would happen.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, a lot of stuff in there.
Gundams are too small for Godzilla.
They can go in a lot of different directions. I mean, I was looking for a post-credit scene. I didn't get one, so I was kind of disappointed in that.
No, there wasn't one on purpose.
Yeah.
Wingard had filmed one, but he didn't include it because this is the last license from Toho.
Gotcha.
And that's probably why they're throwing around Kong Jr. for the next movie, because they haven't renewed the license yet with Toho.
Donkey Kong Jr.
Yay.
Look at Cranky Kong.
I don't want any more MonsterVerse. I'm ready for Toho to go back to making the movies.
Yeah, Toho needs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want real Godzilla movies again. I want legit Godzilla movies again.
I will say this about the MonsterVerse: none of these movies were 1998.
Thank God. No fucking Matthew Broderick, no Nick Tatopoulos, no fucking iguanas. None of that bullshit.
No eating buckets of tuna.
Bean is here, and he says, "Forget all that. Give me Lady Kong."
Bean, what's up, Bean? Lady Kong.
Bean reminded me about that. What was that movie from the 80s? A Return of Kong or something like that, where they had the female Kong?
Yeah, I think so.
I had excised that from my memory. And I was
no, I know what Luch wants. Luch wants Mechanicong. From
yeah,
Mechanicong.
Yeah. Mechanicong is awesome.
Hey, you know what would be even worse if we're going to bring Donkey Kong Jr. in here? We got to cross the universe with the worst movie ever made, Pixels.
Oh, brutal.
Oh,
Oh,
you
I
know what
haven't
we
seen
could do?
Pixels.
We could do, just collect all the footage from all these movies and make a new super monster.
Oh.
Yeah, I brought up super
Kevin James
monster.
is the president of the United States. That's a pretty big monster right there.
Oh no,
yeah,
no.
why? I totally agree with you. Why? Screw that '98 Godzilla. That wasn't even a Godzilla movie. You know, I was at the premiere of that in New York at the fucking Sony theaters. That shit was a disaster.
Oh, that had to be a scene. You need to tell us that story, James. Tell us about the premiere in New York where the movie is set. Tell us.
No, it was I was working for a company at the time, and I got my hands on some Sony tickets. So they're making a big deal. Everything had ads on it. Size matters. Like his foot's as big as his bust. They had full posters going down the sides of buildings. They had spotlights. Everything was really, really big. Everything was like overdone. Like even inside the theater itself, the popcorn was the size of chairs. Like they had these fake popcorn buckets, and they were the size of like sit-down chairs, and like everything was overdone. Like everything was really big. And then they showed the movie, and then we all just sat there and looked at each other like, "Is that supposed to be Godzilla?" Like something in somebody's backyard, I was like, "Oh shit! Look, it's attacking a 50-foot woman all over again." I mean, we were just cracking jokes.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was bad. It just got a bad reaction. The movie sucked. That wasn't even. It was just horrible. It was horrible.
You remember the Taco Bell ads from back then with
Yeah.
the
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Franken Kong. Yes, Kyle, that would be awesome. Fucking Franken Kong. Oh my god. Imagine if you made a Kong from the dead bodies of the Kongs. Oh my god. That would be fucking awesome.
That would be awesome.
Let me ask you something, Pedro. You said in our pre-show that there were a lot of Kong fans who were unhappy. Why was that?
Because they felt Kong was just basically a bitch in this movie. He was just treated like like a prison bitch or something.
Wow, he got more screen time than all the Kongs, and they still weren't happy, really?
Well, let's okay. Let me lay this down. Okay, so they put Kong. They built a dome around Skull Island, right?
Right.
And they built a dome to protect Kong because they're like Godzilla will kill him. And then at the same time they're like, but Kong bounds down to no one. But then they're like, but he can't get out of this dome because Godzilla will kill him. So they're already, kind of setting him up bad. And then when they take him out because they're like, oh, well, we got to get to that cave. He's got to lead us to the Hollow Earth, pal. I don't know why I did Vince McMahon voice, but Vince McMahon voice.
I was going to say, Vince McMahon?
Then Godzilla shows up and, they fight. And then they're like, stay down, pretend you're dead so he won't kill you. So he pretends he's dead. So Godzilla won't kill him.
Puke.
Yeah, puke. He's gonna puke. Then they have that. Then they have the big fight, and again, Godzilla. When Godzilla gets serious about it, he just beats the fuck out of Kong like nothing, and stomps him to basically death because they have to resuscitate Kong to save Godzilla later. So, I mean, Kong. His only moment is like the tag teaming with Godzilla to save Godzilla and kill Mechagodzilla. So otherwise he was just, he was nothing. All the stuff that the humans were saying, like, oh, he's our only hope against Godzilla, is like, well, he's apparently not even that. So
Crimea River.
So yeah, the Kong fans apparently were really pissed off online. They were like, oh, how can they do this? Like, he was treated like nothing. And then Bean and I told Bean about this on the Crap Talk show on the patreon.com/Texan Spanish Studios.
On the Pedro Boyd Radio Network.
Yeah, on the Crap Talk show. there is this. I told him about this interview Adam Wingard did, and now I think the stuff he said was kind of dumb because it's like fan fiction basically because it doesn't read in the movie the stuff he said. So if it doesn't read in the movie, it does not exist. Okay, but that out of the way, he said that when Godzilla blew the hole through the Earth to Hollow Earth, that he used up half of his power. So that when Godzilla fought Kong in Hong Kong, that's where they fought, right? In Hong Kong?
Yeah.
King Kong fought in Hong Kong.
Yeah. King Kong fought in Hong Kong. And when Godzilla had that fight where he beat Kong to basically to death, he was at half power. And then he said when Godzilla fought Mechagodzilla, he's at, like what, a quarter power then when he's fighting Mechagodzilla and getting his butt kicked and blah, blah, blah. So that made the Kong fans even angrier because they're like, oh, so now you're saying he was just at half power when he beat Kong? Like Kong is that much of a piece of garbage? This and this. So that's why the Kong fans, which apparently there are way more Kong fans than we knew, were upset.
Fucking apes, man. People just loving them apes.
Look,
okay,
man.
Bean.
What was that? What was that gorilla that got killed, and then people were making all those memes about
Harambe.
it?
Harambe. Oh no, Harambe. Oh no. Oh
when
no.
James said fucking apes, people loving apes, I thought of the Harambe memes.
Oh no.
Bean says my 60-year-old mother will fight James in the street.
Easy, Bean. I'm already doing the two-step tango with Mrs. Zero. I don't need another one. Easy.
Oh shit.
Oh God. No.
They should put Kong in one division. Yeah, that'd be kind of hot. They had Kong and the Avengers. He'd be the least powerful one.
I haven't seen Rampage.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you want to see a movie where the monkey wins, Rampage is where it's at.
Yeah, even The Rock doing sign language is brutal.
Yeah, Zeus,
No.
go
Well,
ahead.
George does sign language in Rampage. But again, when you go into Rampage, watch it as a big, loud, dumb, fun movie with The Rock.
Yeah, with The Rock, yeah.
And that's what it is. And it's there's a couple of little cringy moments in the opening, but after you get through that, it's
Oh, and the blowing the hole through the Middle Earth to Hollow Earth, not Middle Earth. God, we're bringing up hobbits, but that actually has a name, and it's called the China Syndrome. They were worried about that at Chernobyl with all the radiation leaking through to the aquifer and stuff. So that's actually got a name. There you go. Fun fact.
The Kaiju Queen dropping knowledge.
Godzilla blasting that hole should have been like a planet, like
it should have did something.
A planet-ending event.
Yeah, it should. I mean, all the buildings were still standing. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
And don't forget, Godzilla has been to Hong Kong before.
Oh shit, James. Rampage. That's what Luger calls it when he has James from behind.
Oh God!
No.
Oh, Zero, I missed you. Awesome.
Hey,
awesome.
So here's my thing. So like, what did Kong fans think when they watched King of Monsters? And Godzilla turns into a gigantic atomic reactor, okay, that just incinerated fucking Ghidorah. It was just a power radiating out of his body, okay. It would fricassee anything, I mean, it's like I don't understand what you thought was going to happen when if after that point, anything fighting Godzilla is pretty much going to lose, because he's indestructible. He's an atomic bomb, and he's so powerful. He doesn't even need to do anything because his body can't handle the power. He just has to release it. in these waves that are so destructive that they just happened to kill Ghidorah because Ghidorah couldn't get out of the way fast enough. It's like, what did you think was? It's like full power Godzilla is just too powerful.
Yeah.
And did they address what happened to Boston?
No. They pretty much, with the exception of 11 and her dad, they pretty much wrote off
ignored King of Monsters. Yeah.
How did telenovela guy get the head of
telenovela?
He was in telenovelas.
He was.
Like I can't remember the title off the top of my head.
He was in Alien Covenant too.
One I saw in the 90s.
Oh yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened to the terrorist organization that had King Ghidorah's head? Like, how did he get it from them?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I got nothing.
Yeah, they just totally ignored the
editing. I heard again, there's like 3 hours worth of footage for this movie.
No.
But the editing on this movie left a lot of plot holes.
This is not a movie we need a Snyder cut of.
4 hours of Kong getting his ass kicked.
That would be.
Oh my God, Zero, you're a funny guy. I love it.
Oh, Lados de Amor. That was the telenovela. Lados de Amor. Didn't mean to kill everything.
It's like, Boston should be just a giant pile of fallout, uninhabitable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. All the radiation that went through it. That's right.
Oh yeah, I also have lots of problems of we're just glancing over Godzilla's radioactivity,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Radioactivity turns everything into plants now.
Yeah. The planet's gonna be beautiful. Look at it.
It increases the vegetation.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, it was an enjoyable movie. It was fun. It's a popcorn flick. You crack open a beer, you watch it, you laugh, you have a good time, you root for Godzilla, and then at the end of the day, you're all done. I mean, come on. It was good shit.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It was a really, really dumb, bad movie, but it's fun to make fun of. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun to make fun of. You can role play. Because like after I watched the movie, I turned it over to. Yeah, you can role play. I turned to Zero's mom and I said, "You could dress as Kong, and I'll kick your ass, baby."
Oh shit!
Oh,
I was like, "Where is this going? Where's the role play?" I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh my God!
Oh Lord!
Holy shit! Now we're like, Zero, what's your response now?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
come on. I think Zero's in the chat, so we got to go at it. I love that guy. He's awesome.
Now we gotta send him a link, get him on. No, I'm joking.
Counterpoint, please.
If you think about it, it just hit me, but really, the radioactivity turning things into new life and plants and shit, isn't that really just a smack in the face of the entire Godzilla premise?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeus, you're right. Yeah.
That really, I understand sometimes you want to take a bad thing and try to make it good again, but still, it's like.
My guess is like they take it from the Chernobyl exclusion zone, but nobody's lived there for 35 years. Of course, plants and things are going to come back because there's no humans there.
I said, where's Ghidorah when you need him?
Well,
we're drifting with Kevin's head, so.
Yeah. All right, Pedro, save the earth. Go ahead, Pedro.
We'll say what now?
I'm still waiting on Mecha King Ghidorah.
That would be fun.
That's what I thought was going to happen,
No. I thought we were going to have a repeat in 1974. Godzilla's attacking people, and it was really just, Mecha Godzilla dressed up.
Yeah, thank God they didn't do that. Thank God they didn't do that.
And
that's what I would have been upset, yeah.
You must return Ghidorah's bones to space. Like something like that, because they built the skeleton of Mechagodzilla with the bones of Ghidorah. And
hey, Bean, I'm going to ignore that statement you just said, Bean. This is why Godzilla 98 is better. No way. Stop.
What?
Easy.
Hold on.
Easy killer.
There is an episode of the Crap Talk show where Bean did plead this case.
There is no case that can be played. There is nothing logical that can be said. There is no. Godzilla 98 is an abomination. It's not it shouldn't even be called a Godzilla movie. It should be called Lizard Stuck in New York. A book starring Matthew Broderick.
Toho doesn't even consider it canon.
Well, they killed it in Final Wars, so.
Yeah, they blow it up.
There's something to it.
Yeah.
It was in the Crap Talk show episode 11. The episode 11 of the Crap Talk show, Bean made the case for 98.
No.
No, Bean, I love you.
Zero says James trying to appeal to Pedro's art house love by taking the long road to his point. Totally different to his nightly routine with Luger, who just spreads James open and pegs him with Anguirus.
Wow. That's brutal.
That was almost too crass, like to be a worthy comeback though.
It sounded like a novella, it was like a short story, like I wanted to read more. What was up with that, Zero? That was all right though.
Kyle said Kong takes a dump on MSQ. Godzilla shrugs, not my nest.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is? I think we're all ignoring the real Kaiju event that's about to happen.
What's that?
Ape versus Monster by Asylum. Yes, Asylum! Ape versus Monster. It's got to be better than Monster Island because that was an atrocity.
God, but we need discount genre Nil back. He's got to come back.
Yes. Yes. Eric Robertson's in this, right?
Oh, yeah. God, he has to be.
Yes. Awesome. Ape versus Monster's got to be 5-star. It's a 5-star Meltzer rating for Ape versus Monster. It's got to be.
If it's a Meltzer rating, if its Meltzer rating is 7 to 8 stars, it's not.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Pedro. My bad.
Yeah, you had to break the 5-star rating.
Yeah.
You got to break out the giant Meltzer.
He did a Canadian destroyer from the helicopter, and he only got a 2 count.
we need like the one cutscene I want from this movie is Kong or Godzilla hitting a Canadian destroyer. It'd have to be Kong. He's more agile, so it'd have to be Kong.
Well, the tail's going to get in the way.
Yeah.
Like maybe he could do it to the baby Godzilla in Hollow Earth.
Well, if they botch the Canadian destroyer, it'd be like so many scenes from AEW, so it'd be fine.
Oh, bang. Brutal.
It would just be another Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, you know what that means.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. Godzilla. There was another movie we're supposed to talk about, right?
Mortal Kombat!
Awesome.
Good job, Heather. Good job.
Thank you.
Mortal Wombat.
I'd rather watch Mortal Wombat. They got cute little square poop, and they're just fuzzy and walk around.
The preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos are in that.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's a real thing.
The preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos are, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was they came out. There was some of the. There was another one.
Oh wait! Yeah. No, I remember those things now. Yeah.
Yeah. When after the Turtles came out, there was other people trying to cash in on them.
So, I didn't watch Mortal Kombat. Zeus, you haven't finished it.
I'm about 58 minutes in.
Okay, so James and Heather, it's up to y'all to tell us about Mortal Kombat. Go.
Okay, let me just say this: if you're watching it for Scorpion, prepare to be disappointed. The first 15 minutes sets you up, and you're like, "Oh man, this could be like Shaw Brothers level awesome." Yeah, and that's it.
Especially since I have my boy in there, because I mean, come on, man. I mean, I just love Sonata, man. Come on, man. Hiroyuki Sonata was the man. He's the man.
That first, that first scene between those two, you're like, holy crap, this is gonna be amazing, and then you're like, what?
And then they pull a bait and switch, and we got some fucking guy getting his ass kicked at some half-ass MMA tournament.
Yeah, like it's like some kind of like Fight Club, for first roll. You don't talk.
It
about
wasn't even a
Club.
Fight Club. It was just a Fight Club. It was horrible.
Here's your two. And I want to know what fight thing is paying their independent people $200 a fight. I want to know this. So right there, we are in the realm of fiction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, $200. Come on, man. I make more from pimping out Zero's mom on the corner. How you living?
Shit.
So then we go through, here's Sonya and here's Kano. And it's just tedious. It's so tedious.
Yeah.
And you knew the lines were coming too. Kill him. Fatality. You were just waiting for those lines to just pop up throughout the movie, and they did.
They did eventually. And I mean, you're in an hour already before you get to like Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and it's Tom Petty. The waiting is the hardest part in this movie.
Yeah, but he had Jimmy Olsen with the arms. It just wasn't working. Wasn't working.
Man, it was so corny. I mean, we all lived through Christopher Lambert Raiden. Okay, we all lived through that, and it was corny. And we're like, okay, this is our Mortal Kombat. And then I see this, and I'm like, hey, now we got Mortal Kombat. I had to wait an hour and 45 minutes just to hear Scorpion go, get over here. Honestly.
I like Hiroyuki Sanada too, because I think he's a great actor, and he plays the perfect villain. I mean, he was good at Scorpion, but like as you said, Heather, it's a big letdown, because if you all of us waited for Scorpion, we were like, okay. Especially after the 15 minutes, especially after the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, you think, we're going to have a Scorpion versus Sub-Zero movie. No, you're not. No. And I don't know, they gave Scorpion like a face turn. I was kind of thought he was like a bad dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It has some pretty good gore, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, It has some nice kills. It has some cute gore, Yeah. I'm like, all right, you're trying to get your George A. Romero on. Okay, I get it,
Right,
but
right.
It just. I mean, was it better than Annihilation? Yes. But,
yes.
It just, it just didn't hit with me.
How are you going to have both Sonata and Joe Taslim, and they are barely in this movie? Fuck this movie sideways, much like how Lex deep throats James via Zero.
Wow. Cool. It's getting harsh in here.
Zero is right. I mean, you have.
Gee, thanks, Heather. No.
Not about the last part, but about you got these amazing actors who are fabulous martial arts actors, and they're in the movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. It was, again, I mean, I was glued to the screen the first 15 minutes. I thought this was going to be something like a Shaw Brothers. I was like, this is really going to be good.
Oh, man, that first 15 minutes was Shaw Brothers all the way.
I was like, okay, I'm going to get into this. This is going to be good. And then they pulled the bait and switch. And then it was like, brutal. It just wasn't, Angie, what's going on?
Angie!
But it hurt me.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. I thought, I just have no words for it. It was like, it just didn't do it. It didn't do it for me. Even the fight scenes themselves didn't do it for me.
And I'm all about diversity. And, like I said, you got these amazing martial arts actors, but it's all about the white people. Look at Sonya. Okay, I'm totally expecting her to do the leg flip with Kano. Boom, 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 boom. No cheap moves. And that doesn't happen. She's got some kind of freaking energy ball thing, What was that?
Yeah, it just didn't work, I don't know. Maybe I was expecting too much. I don't know.
Well, they gave you all these expectations in that first 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was expecting. I figured, even with today's technology. And another thing.
Yeah.
What's with the quick MTV edits? I mean, I want to see a fight scene. I mean, like every 10 seconds, the camera's switching positions.
Yeah.
And you can't even tell the actual fighting of what's going on.
Yeah, like the Goro fight. It's like, oh, here's his wife and kid. Woo! Oh, here he is fighting Goro. Yeah.
It was bad editing, too. Bad editing with the fight scenes.
And let's talk about CGI throw up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about CGI throw up about Goro.
Yeah, that was not a good look.
No.
It was not.
Was Kevin Dunn involved in this movie?
Oh, God.
He's gone up.
James, do you remember from the WrestleMania, the Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan Edge match? There was a few parts where someone will be sitting on someone, like raining down punches, and they were doing these like constant like cuts, like
it was just like that.
A lot of people complained about those spots because the millisecond camera cuts were making people feel a little like nauseous or something.
I totally agree, Pedro. Yeah,
that's what y'all are making me think about this movie.
It was
a
quick
lot
cuts
like
and bad editing. Yes, sir, Zero. I absolutely agree that the '95 movie might be a product of its time, but that movie is so much better and actually fun. I gotta agree with you, Zero. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun.
And
this wasn't
I appreciate you got a Japanese guy to play Raiden, and he's like, "Oh, I can't be involved in the tournament." I'm like, "Dude, I can select you as a fighter."
Yeah, it's not Highlander in the movie, so we're good.
So yeah, that was nice. Instead of like this French guy playing Raiden, here's an actual Asian.
Yeah, and the effects were a little off, and it just didn't work. Although again, I did like the kills. I did like the gore.
Kills were good. I waited for someone to be chopped in half, lengthways.
Yeah, but the fight scenes left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, and this is the opposite of Godzilla versus Kong. There weren't enough fight scenes.
Yes, I expected another good popcorn movie, and I didn't even get that.
No.
I'm sorry, Zeus. What are you going to say? I'm sorry.
Is terrible. The Kano character is terrible. I mean, he's actually probably worse than the first one. That was.
He chews up the scenery.
Sorry.
Yeah, it just didn't. Yeah, fight. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just wasn't.
Yeah, good. That's that. Yeah, round one, fight, and some girl comes out. She comes out
No, fight. I expect to see Zero's mom floating on her toes in a tutu, getting ready to box. Come on.
Okay, wait. Now I need to hear the Lex Luger come back. Okay.
Yeah, no, it just wasn't. I agree with Zero. Like the '95 movie, but was fun. All of us were into it back then. There was good stuff. No. This wasn't fun. This wasn't a fun movie.
No,
I have not seen this movie, but I saw the other one, the one in the '90s in the theater, and that was not a good movie. That was it wasn't.
Movie. But it was fun at least.
I did not have fun watching that movie.
If you watch that movie now, Pedro, it's fun. If you watch Annihilation, you throw up. But it's okay.
Because, like Zeus said, everybody who auditioned for Mortal Kombat got hired for Annihilation.
No. Horrible movie. Horrible.
We are all letting YYH down today.
Why? Why? YYH, you have to realize if you look at something and say it's a shit movie, you have to say it's a shit movie. And guess what? Mortal Kombat was a shit movie. Okay? You just call it like it is. It was crap on the screen. That's it.
Right.
There's no getting around it.
Oh, I hear a theme.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and the next one, yeah.
It didn't have that either.
Oh, it has a remix at the end credits.
Oh, okay. That's great. It's like having a Transformers movie without the Transformers song in it, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Or like
you can appreciate the actors in it.
So fucking
You
terrible.
know, you can appreciate all the actors in Mortal Kombat. You can appreciate the significance of what it means, and that's great. I'm down with that. But the actual movie itself is not good. The first 15 minutes was good. Everything else after that was crap.
Yeah, it's such a setup, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I was all amped up. I was ready to rock and roll. I was ready to do it up, and next thing you know, I was like, wah, wah.
But let me just say this: that Dynasty Warriors movie that looks like it's going to be coming out. No, that looks pretty cool.
What? I hadn't.
Dynasty Warriors. It's a video game.
I'm just ready. I'm just waiting for. I'm just waiting for Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. I'm ready for that. I think that's going to be a good popcorn movie.
You know, Ron is out on a lot of streaming platforms. I hadn't seen that in a long time. That was I used to love that movie.
Which one?
Ron. It's Kira Kurosawa. It's
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's King Lear set in feudal Japan.
Yeah, that's a Toshiro Mifune movie, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I thought he was in that too.
I don't think he's in because he's not in Ron. Ron's from 1985.
Oh yeah. That's I'm in.
You're thinking of Throne of Blood, which is Macbeth.
Yes.
Macbeth.
Yes. That movie is awesome.
The best version of Macbeth of all time.
Of all time.
I mean, this is way off the subject, but I got excited finding out that, at the upcoming Flash movie, it's got Michael Keaton, Batman's Wayne Manor, and his costume will be in the movie, which is kind of hot. The original Batman '89 costume.
Yeah, because it's a multiverse movie.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they don't bring that new 52 shit in. I got no other word for that.
Nobody likes the new 52. Nobody. I'm like the only one. It is shit. Yes, I agree. It is shit. I'm like the only one who likes it.
Look at Lobo. Look at Lobo.
I was just gonna say, Heather, you should talk about My Chemical Romance Lobo.
Oh yeah, because he's totally My Chemical Romance Lobo. He's like, oh, I'm so pretty. Oh.
I'm so pretty.
Oh God! It's like you took an emo kid and made him Lobo.
Oh, yeah, good luck.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack like this, but New 52 Lobo ticks me off about as much as Cody Rhodes. So
we are with you, sister.
Oh,
next week on AEW, Cody Rhodes is Lobo. Yeah, it's Kobo.
Yes, that's New 52 Lobo.
Fun. You have a fine logo. It's a nice logo. I like the skull. I like the wings. I like the stars and the stripes.
I'm gonna tattoo it on my neck.
Don't tattoo it on your neck.
That's exactly.
Tattoo it on your shoulder, on your bicep. Just put it on your titty, but just don't put it on your neck.
Put it on your titty. Hey, James Zero says that's exactly how James sounds after nights with Luger.
Oh well, that was tough. It's tough, Joe. It's
there it
tough.
was.
You know?
I was waiting for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Kyle said, I can never unsee Lobo Roads now. Yeah.
Yeah, Lobo Roads. Lobo Roads. I like that. Lobo Roads.
Lobo Roads. I'm gonna go with that now
Lobo Roads. I like that, Kyle. Lobo Roads.
instead of
That's
My
all right.
Chemical Romance.
My Chemical Romance. Oh my God. Nobody likes Cody Rhodes. It's just brutal.
You know, there's that, we've talked about this before on the show. There's that period when he left the WWE, and him and Brandy were a great heel duo in Ring of Honor, on New Japan. They were a great heel duo. And then, you know, they just became this weird thing that they've become. So
And now she's pregnant, which means we'll have another road wrestler down the line. Brutal.
Oh.
Well, I mean, there's no guarantee.
Well, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Because then the kid will be sad and he'll want to start a promotion to get himself over.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. And she's like, hey, I like AEW.
Hey,
It's got its good points. They got
Angie,
Penta and Phoenix.
a late happy birthday to Angie.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy birthday, Angie.
I hope you have fun at Dodger Stadium. Chavez Ravine, good job.
Woo!
Yes, how did the Yankees and the Orioles split their 4-game series? So you and I had it. Yeah, that was harsh.
Oh, sorry, I'm an Orioles fan.
Yeah,
And that's
I know.
hilarious to me.
I know, horrible.
Oh my goodness. Well, was there? What's the final conclusion on Mortal Kombat from James and Heather, since y'all are the ones who've seen it in completion?
I'll say this real quick. If you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, of anything, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you can watch it. Just so if you're a fan of the franchise, just watch it.
Yeah, take a
Good,
look.
bad, or indifferent, just watch it.
Yeah. And if you're not, watch the first 15 minutes and then you can shut it off.
Yeah. And you can see Jimmy Olsen with no arms. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Otherwise,
That was a cool scene with Sub-Zero and
yeah, it was. He broke his arms right off. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That was one of the few moments where I said that was pretty cool.
But if you're a fan of this, if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, period, just give it a look. See, see what you think. That's all. That's that. Good, bad, or indifferent. Just watch it.
And if you're just a fan of martial arts movies, watch the first 15 minutes and walk away.
Yeah. You're better off watching the Shaw Brothers movie.
Pretend HBO Max yanked it, like it ran out. The license ran out just before you could finish the movie after that point, right? Just watch the first 15 minutes and be like, oh, they took it off the streaming service.
Oh, damn.
But if you guys haven't seen Godzilla vs. Kong yet, watch that. That's an enjoyable flick.
It's not on HBO Max anymore, though.
No.
That is true. As of today, it'll come back, though. It'll come back.
Oh, they also took King of the Monsters off today.
Yeah.
They can take that off for eternity. That's fine.
Pedro hates that movie.
Another kind of movie it was, especially looking back on it, is the Meg was a huge disappointment off of.
I love the Meg. Come on.
No, man, you didn't read the book though.
Yeah, but the Meg's a great popcorn movie. I mean, Jason Statham fights a 900 million 50-foot shark and not one scratch on him. He breathes on the water like Aquaman, and he kicks ass. It's awesome. I mean, come on. And they're doing Meg 2, which is hot. Come on. That's hot. See, that movie's so ridiculous.
But I mean,
that movie's so ridiculous that they know it's ridiculous. And hence why it's enjoyable to watch.
They need to remake
for as much money as they put into it, it could have been better than that.
I love the Meg, man. The Meg is awesome. I can watch it anytime it pops on my TV. I'm watching it. It's just awesome.
Stephanie and I,
it's fun stuff.
We did not enjoy it, but that's
of course.
I mean, like I enjoyed it in the theater because it's much better on the big screen. There are some movies that are really meant to be seen in the theater.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of them. Because when you got like a 70-foot shark, coming by on your screen and it looks like it's that big, that's pretty cool. And it's just like, if you missed the Rock's movie, the skyscraper, that was fantastic in the theater. I mean, because you felt like you were going to fall off this building all the time. And I mean, I was literally grabbing my seat.
Sometimes you just need mindless viewing, and the Meg and Skyscraper are those type of movies.
Yeah, that's when you watch wrestling, James.
No, because I get upset at wrestling. Yeah, because there's sometimes I want to punch bookers in the face, and people who cut shitty promos, who are talking and shouldn't be talking.
Wait. Okay? I need to hear Zero's Lex Luger take on this now.
Oh man.
It's just I enjoy movies like The Meg. It's because I take it for what it is. It's mindless entertainment. It's fun stuff. You have a good laugh while you're watching it. I'm not looking for anything deep while you're gonna sit down and watch a movie called The Meg. Automatically, I'm not looking for anything deep.
Yeah. A 90-foot shark.
It's a 753-foot shark, and that can breathe under the water for 38 minutes. I'm awesome.
It doesn't have to be deep. It just has to be competent.
Pedro, you're going into a movie called The Meg. It's not going to be competent. I mean, it's just the title alone shows you The Meg.
I mean, if it was made by sci-fi, then I would be fine with that because I'd be wanting it to be that.
Like an asylum movie.
I mean, all of us are going to watch Abe versus Monsters. I know you're not going to look into the deep character development in that, right? There you go.
I totally will.
I'm totally watching that.
Pedro's like, they didn't flesh out Eric Roberts enough.
Yeah.
Does Eric Roberts really need fleshing out?
Eric Roberts he has to be the Asylum MVP.
He has to be. I wonder how Julia feels about that.
Oh. I mean, come on, man. Sharktopus versus versus Sharkakuda, whatever it's called. Come on, one all-time favorites. Werewolf. Remember that one?
Oh, that one was terrible. The one where it's like a werewolf.
Yeah. He's half whale, half wolf. That shit was horrible.
Oh, where?
That was great.
Yeah.
I love those movies, man.
Oh,
I mean, come on, a 6-headed shark attack with RVD who's high throughout the whole movie. I mean, come on, he's reading his lines like, dude, you almost got eaten by a shark, but it's okay because I can still frog splash. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, here's some Cheetos.
Yeah, here's some Cheetos. It's all right. Oh, they bit off your left arm? Well, have a Cheeto with your right. It's okay. But it's good stuff, man. Just watch for Mortal Kombat. Enjoy it for what it is. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great. I mean, come on. Same thing with Godzilla versus Kong. But I think I can freely speak for all of us in saying that we are all waiting for a new Toho Godzilla movie to drop.
Yes.
And I know I'm not going to get this. I know I'm not. But I hope they keep the Shin Godzilla design.
I mean, I don't think we're going to get more Shin Godzilla. I don't think we are.
No.
That was an answer to Fukushima.
Yeah.
It was a one-off. It was an Elseworlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I suspect whatever Godzilla design we get from Toho is going to be fat because the two anime versions that they've been doing seem to be fat designs. So
I haven't seen the new one. I haven't seen the new anime. haven't seen
I
the new
haven't.
one.
It hasn't come out.
Oh,
on
that's
Netflix
not.
yet.
It's not available in
Oh,
the
okay.
U.S. yet.
Okay.
Probably in June.
There, I haven't watched it, but there are means to watch it. But I just haven't done that yet. So I don't know if I'll wait till Netflix or if I'll watch it. We'll see. It depends how desperate they want to see it.
The Rodan design is very literal, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
He looks like a Quetzalcoatlus.
Some people have not been happy with the designs in the singular point. So
Yeah,
I've heard a lot about that. But I'm such a huge fan of Shin Godzilla that I'm actually going to miss that design because I thought design was very unique. It was great.
yeah.
And, he was threatening, man. I mean, he's brutal. Like,
when is that Ultraman movie supposed to happen, or is it a TV show that Shin Ultraman?
The series 1 was okay.
No, it's like
no, there's a movie. Yeah, no, it's a movie.
It's a movie. Okay. When is?
But I'm not sure when.
Okay. We'll hook you up with the link, Zeus.
The new comic series from Marvel is really good though.
The Alien comic series from Marvel is ridiculous.
Okay, tell us about them, both of you. Tell us about the Ultraman and the Alien comics.
Go ahead.
We're actually on the second series of Ultraman. The first one was the Rise of Ultraman, where Ultraman fuses with his human host. And big spoiler alert! That last issue, Dan Moriboshi comes crashing through a door. The problem is the K-rays, they send the kaiju to another, like a pocket dimension, and that got full and kaiju were escaping, so they just opened it up. So that's where we stand, and Dan Moriboshi comes crashing through the door. And this second series, The Trials of Ultraman, we're dealing with all these kaiju that we've released, and we got to go save Dan Moriboshi. We're only 2 issues in on this series, so it's definitely worth a look. And I'm going to plug one more. IDW has a new Godzilla series, Monsters and Protectors. Kids are involved, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. I'm only 1 issue in on that. And I've also read the first issue of the Marvel Alien series, but I'll let James talk about that.
I mean, the Marvel Alien is good stuff. I like it. The artwork is really good, and the story is good too. I mean, you have a guy named Cruz. He's like he's giving his life. The Weyland Yutani. And he's down. It seems like being read is down on his luck and stuff like that. And like he barely survives an alien attack, and it's just. They have another bishop in it. I don't want to get too into it because I don't want to spoil it because it's ongoing. But it's good. I suggest you guys check it out. It's great artwork. It's good storytelling.
I'm sorry, but it's very reminiscent to me of the Dark Horse series.
Yes, it is. It is. And I am hoping Disney Plus does not fuck this up. Because I hear there's a series in the works based on his comics. I really hope they don't, because Disney's Disney. And then let's make Alien PG. It's not acid for blood. It's gummy balls. No, it's a fucking alien. It's a xenomorph, for Christ's sakes. So I hope they do it right.
Out of your chest.
Yes. Okay. No, you're not gonna shit out an egg. No, you're not the Easter Bunny. It's a fucking alien. So, check out the books. It's good stuff. It's good stuff, man. It's a good read. It's great artwork, and like I just said, it's very reminiscent of the Dark Horse series. It is
the original from 1980, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The artwork, Zeus. The artwork is very reminiscent of it.
Very, very. I've got a variant cover, and it's very Dark Horse. They're like, "Here, come home, okay."
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like it. I mean, again, I hope Disney Plus doesn't make out. I'm hearing conflicting all these conflicting rumors with Disney Plus and the Alien series. They're saying that that new Alien series is going to kick off a new R-rated channel on the Disney Plus network. Like a more adult theme, like sci-fi horror theme, like variant. But then again, I hear that it's going to be watered down for a PG audience. So I don't know if Disney's smart, they will go with the latter. Because you can't PG a xenomorph. I'm sorry, you just can't.
No.
Disney After Dark.
Yeah, Disney After Dark.
Ooh, baby.
No. There'll be no xenomorphs ringing the doorbell looking for a cup of sugar. No, this isn't that. No.
Although I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, ding dong. You have a cup of sugar? Whap! I don't know what's scarier. Xenomorph ringing my doorbell or Zero's mom in the middle of the night. I don't know, Brutal. But, I hope Disney Plus does it right. Again, I'm just waiting for Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. That looks tremendous, I mean, come on, man. Who doesn't want to see a zombified Elvis? That looks hot. So, I think it's going to be fun stuff. And, of course, I'm waiting for the Many Saints of Newark.
The what?
I am ready for the Many Saints of Newark. That's the prequel movie to The Sopranos.
Oh.
No.
That's dropping on HBO Max. I don't know if it's September, October, August, who knows? But it's dropping this year. Where James Gandolfini's actual son is playing Tony Soprano. So it should be interesting.
Oh my goodness.
So it should be good.
That Army of the Dead is going to be 2 hours and 28 minutes long.
Yeah, it's a Zack Snyder movie.
Jesus Christ.
That
I
was
like shorter movies. I like
Wonder Woman 84 was 2 hours too long.
I'm sorry, but Wonder Woman 84 was a huge disappointment. I loved the first movie. I thought the second movie sucked.
Oh, it was bad.
I haven't made it to the first one yet.
She's flying in the air by the use of clouds and lightning bolts. Really? That's kind of hot. I don't remember Zeus saying that she's going to give Wonder Woman a lift. I don't remember Zeus saying that. Can I fly on your lightning bolt? No, bitch, get away. No. Use your invisible plane to be a real traveling whore. Come on.
Oh, I was wondering when that was going to
Dude.
I'm sad to see I'm sad to see the Falcon and the Winter Soldier end. I thought that was a good series.
They need to do Nomad.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Isn't the dude from 22 Jump Street? Isn't he the guy that's like U.S. agent?
That's Kurt Russell's son. Yeah.
Oh, so
is that Kurt Russell's son?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Wyatt Russell. Yeah.
Zero said, "Nah, the real terror is when that xenomorph goes splunking into James Darkbits and finds what really happened to Dutch after the first Predator movie, along with James' mom." What?
Oh my god!
Wow, Zero, what's going on with you? Like you do like 3 novels at once. What is that?
Did you not get Zero an Easter basket or something? He's really.
I know he's upset with me. What? Are you expecting a late? Are you expecting an early Father's Day card? I'm sorry. I mean, what? What?
Kyle said Goldie Hawn's son. Get it right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kyle. Yes, thank you. Goldie Hawn's son. Yes, exactly.
Well, who's the father?
Why? I think it's Kurt Russell, isn't it? I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, Goldie Hawn was married previously before she got with Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't that like 30 years ago?
Oh, a long time ago.
Yeah. Goldie Hawn's son, Kurt Russell's son. I don't know. Comes from that clan. But, he's good at U.S. agent, though. He's pretty good.
I'm like celebrities and marriages and this is like
He was in Overlord too. So remember that movie Overlord?
Overlord disappointed me.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for that. I was like, yeah, that
I don't know. YYHH got the line of the night. Zero needs to get laid.
Oh shit!
Oh,
shit!
Double H. Good job.
H burning Zero. I can't believe
Good
it.
job.
why? Oh, I felt that.
Hey, if anyone knows thirsty, there you go. YYH. Good job.
Look at Angie's reaction. Wow. We have turned the comments of the chat has become Mortal Kombat now. Who knows?
Yeah, finish him. Yeah, yeah. I saw Overlord. Yeah. It's all right. It was a bit disappointing, but it had some good kills.
Yeah, it did. I was expecting Wolfenstein in a movie, though.
Yeah. It was okay. Overlord was all right. It wasn't, yeah. But it had Wyatt Russell in it, so he's U.S. agent.
Yeah, Wyatt Hahn Russell. Okay, so
yeah,
so that his parent, he is Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's son.
Yeah. So I was right too. All right, Kyle. So you and I were both right. He's Goldie's and Kurt Russell's son.
Right.
So that's good. Good job. Good job. Why with the line of the night? I was digging that. Good stuff.
Oh, they said MLW announced that they might be working with WWE soon. No confirmation from WWE, but
I'm still. I think I'm ready for MLW to be on Vice now. I think I'm ready to watch a few episodes and give it a shot.
Pluto TV does have an independent wrestling channel too now.
Really?
Yeah, they show like GWE shows.
Cool.
Yeah.
My Pluto.
Bye, Ange.
Bye, Angie. I keep Pluto stuck on the Tokusatsu channel. That's the only.
Oh yeah, me too. Or MST3K.
Just 24/7 MST3K.
Pretty much.
If you want to watch a good crime drama, I should watch Mayor of Easttown. It's good.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
It's really good, man. Kate Winslet kills it.
I gotta finish up Ultra Q.
I am not the biggest Kate Winslet fan at all, but she won me over in the series. It's really good.
What was the name of the thing, James?
It's called Mayor of Easttown.
Mayor of Easttown.
M-A-R-E, Mayor.
Yeah.
That's her name, Mayor.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good series. I was like, okay,
That's good. A terrible name. What's her boyfriend's name? Pacey?
Yeah.
Her son, Mork. I mean, what the fuck?
Save the earth. Man.
So, anyone got anything to plug for anything coming up?
Well, I'm hoping to be able to see after Wednesday.
That's good.
So I'm having an operation on Wednesday where they're going to reconstruct my left eye. So let's see if that works.
Oh boy!
Yeah. So fun times. I
Isn't it what happened to $6 Million Man?
Yeah. I'm going the Steve Austin route. So.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're past Tony Stark at this point.
Yeah, I'm saying, man, I'm worth more than $6 million. So let's see.
And they want to be paid. That's
Yeah.
I got Oscar Goldman on standby, so I'm ready to roll.
What about you, Heather? You got anything you want to plug?
No, I got nothing. Come buy coffee. Keep me in a job.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the name of your coffee shack?
The Bean Box.
The Bean Box. Where the caramel macchiato queen will serve you.
Yes.
The peddler's got your fix. Go visit Heather at the Bean Box.
Pedro's got more crab talk and looking at cards this week.
Let me tell you about looking at cards. You want to see it on Tuesday. One, it's already uploaded and scheduled, so it's coming out
Yeah,
for
I already
sure.
hit the reminder.
Is it?
Pedro blew his load
I need
early.
a spoiler. Is it the Joshi cards?
It is part 1 of the Joshi cards.
Part 1. It's a trilogy.
Yes, there's gonna be 3 parts. So the next 3
It's a
weeks,
trilogy.
The
It's
Joshi
Romero's
Strike
zombie
Back.
trilogy.
Yeah.
It's Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and Day of the Dead, Pedro style.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. I think if you like Joshi Puroresu, you'll enjoy this. So yeah, that's on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. We'll premiere on YouTube. Thursday, it should be the Crap Talk show. Bean and I have to record more stuff actually for the Crap Talk show. So yeah, we gotta record more Crap Talk. And then next week, there are some moving pieces about some things going on here. I can't say for certain there will be this show
Moving
next
pieces?
week. Yeah, I don't know how to, there are just some things going on. I can't say for certain we'll have the Markout Mania next week, but we'll come back sometime. If not next week, the week after, God willing. Thanks to Kyle.
Thanks, Kyle.
Andy, Bean,
Yeah, welcome.
YYH, and Zero in the chat
Angie,
room.
thanks for hanging out. Double Y, Double H, good to hear from you as always. And Zero, my man, 50 grand. It was good going back and forth with you in the chat, man. I missed that, baby. I missed that. X-Men soon, Zero. X-Men.
A huge, very big thank you to the Kayuju Queen, Heather, for taking time out of her busy
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Heather, for coming on the show. It's always good to hear your points on anything that's kaiju. Good stuff as always. Good stuff. Thank you so much.
And we'll see all y'all next time when we can, whenever the next time is. So everyone take care, stay safe, stay clean, whatever.
Hey, Zero, please get vaccinated, wash your hands. And Zero, tell mommy you spoke to daddy, okay? All right.
Oh,
see
shit.
You.